Vote is unanimous. Okay, moving right along.
We need to see if the system's back up before we move along.
Yeah. Dr. Dixon, can I get you to go get, or, I just went blank, HR, Brooke.
Oh, it looks like we're back up.
Well, a couple things. I want to thank you guys for your patience today. We've had a fast agenda, trying to move things along. I still want to continue to invite any time that you can ask questions in advance. It's always good on that procedure. There's been a lot going on, and appreciate your patience with it. A lot of fun and exciting things happening. But in the interest of time and some other reports, I do have one. I think Brooke's coming in. She's supposed to be on her way. There's some changes happening in HR. So I'm just going to do that part of my chair report. Yeah, right down there on the end. Brooke and Michelle, you can leave that open.
You can leave it open, it's not executive.
Yeah. Place is getting kind of quiet, so we can do it. Brooke is going to be, she's works for DHRM, and she's assigned here. And she's taken on a new assignment, so she's going to be leaving us. And did you hear all those groans just now? My hearing aids are cranked up, and I heard plenty there. But she's moving on to something that's another challenge and closer to home. And don't blame her for doing that. Just want to thank you so much for your work and commitment. This is a really happy place, and I know you play a role in that, in onboarding all these employees with your staff and that. It's, as I run into them, and that's some of them I've known, it's kind of becoming a destination place and not a kind of a place to get a job and then move on, or stepping stone kind of approach. And so thank you for your efforts. We've gone through quite a few things here in your service here, and so thanks. So would you tell the board what's happening and how it's all going to play out, please? I got to have you push that button. Okay. Oh, okay, you're up. Name and title, all of that stuff, so it's on the recording, so people that are listening.
Brooke Baker, HR Director assigned to education. So my last day here officially will be the 20th of September. Michelle Watts, sitting next to me, has been named the interim director for HR until the position is filled. The position is going to be opened internally at the Department of Human Resource Management. So that's the plan, and I want you all to know that I have mixed feelings. I've very much enjoyed working with you, working with the Department of Education. I have learned so much, and I appreciate what you do. So,
Okay.
What everybody does here, so thank you.
Well, thank you, and I guess these aren't goodbyes, but see you later kind of
Yep,
stuff.
see you later.
Well, hopefully where you're going, nobody's going to see you there. Do you want to tell them where you're going?
I'm going back actually to the Department of Corrections. So, and in comparison, I say back because I've been assigned there previously. Education is fantastic. It really runs quite smoothly. Yes, I've helped you with some things, but it's a very different atmosphere, obviously. So the HR director that was there, he took the HR director position at the courts. That position was open and recruited for, and so he's leaving the Department of Human Resource Management, and they wanted someone who kind of knows that agency. So I was asked. And
Thank you.
Yes.
Superintendent Dixon?
Yeah, thank you, Chair Huntsman. I just want to take point of privilege to tell you how much we have really appreciated Brooke's leadership, and the entire staff of Michelle, Karen, and Brooke have been the dream team. And I know that Deputy Jones and I have struggled in the past a little bit with challenges around the role of HR with the shift to DHRM. You know, we used to have our own person, and then these poor directors end up, for a while, they had like 5 places that they had to serve. And so there's been a lot of change with DHRM, and I just really appreciate the responsiveness. We had our meeting, I had a meeting yesterday, I believe, with Paul, the director of DHRM, and was so excited to praise the team that we have and lament Brooks leaving, but I just wanted the board to know how much our staff appreciates the current team that we have and the work that they do to support all of us. And they're super responsive. I know Michelle has done some training for our staff lately that's been really helpful, and thinking about just ways that they can serve. And it's just a really different feel than we've had in the most recent past. So we love Brooke and Michelle and Karen, and now that Brooke has a captive audience in corrections, then hopefully I know that she's up to the challenge because they recruited her back, but we'll miss you, Brooke.
Yeah, thank you.
And we really appreciate Michelle stepping in and not missing a beat. It'll be great.
Well, I'm sure the wheels are going to stay on the bus, and all will just keep moving in a good direction with Michelle as the interim. Board members, do you have any questions or comments for Brooke? Thanks again for your service, and
Yeah, you're welcome.
changes
Thank
there.
you. Thank you.
So next month when we meet, we did not run you off.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
What do I do? What do I do with this?
That concludes my comments on the chair report.